Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss an important chapter in our mathematics, not only mathematics, in our universe, for all subjects. It is very useful chapter. We have to know very well about this chapter. In further studies also it will be very useful. That is trigonometry. Without trigonometry there is no calculus, there is no engineering, there is no physics, there is no chemistry and other things, there is no constructions. So you have to know very well. Now I am simply going to discuss simple concepts. Then it is only revision time. You have to put focus on problems. Now I will define trigonometric ratios. If we divide the plane into 4 quadrants by using x-axis and y-axis. You already learned about this in lower classes in coordinate geometry. And if we draw a circle with the center origin and with some radius r, and then if we take a point P on the circle, let the coordinates of P are x, y and the radius be r. We know that the perpendicular distance from x-axis to the point P is y, and the distance from the foot of the perpendicular of P on x-axis is x coordinate. We already discussed in coordinate geometry in lower classes. That is, by using, suppose here OP ray, that means R, make some angle with the positive x-axis in positive direction. This is negative. This is positive y-axis. This is negative y-axis. With the positive y-axis in positive direction. What is positive direction? This is anti-clockwise. This is negative direction, clockwise. This is positive direction angle. Made with the x-axis is theta. Consider that as theta. Then we can define 6 trigonometric ratios. Those are sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant, cosecant. We can write simple way. First one is sine is defined. Sine of the angle, that is equal, generally it is denoted by sine theta. That is the ratio of y and the radius, that is y by r. R always be positive, that is because it is the distance between 2 points origin and the point P. There is no need. Similarly, cosine, second one is cosine, that is simply in short form we can write cos theta. This is the ratio between x coordinate and the radius x by r. And third one is tangent of the angle, that is simply we can write tan theta. This is the ratio between y coordinate and x coordinate, that means y by x. Here condition is there, since x may be positive or negative or 0. If x is 0, it does not define. That means the condition is x not equal to 0 or x does not belongs to x is not equal to next I will explain. Similarly, cosecant is the reciprocal of sine, that means r by x. Simply we can write cosec theta, this is r by y. Similarly, secant, that is sec theta, that is the reciprocal of cosine, that means cos r by x. The sixth one is cotangent, that is cot theta, that is the reciprocal of tan, that means x by y. Here y may be positive or negative or 0, x may be negative or positive or 0, y may be negative or positive or 0. For that we have to put some condition. If y is not equal to 0, here x is not equal to 0, here y is not equal to 0. Now x is not equal to 0. When x is 0, if the ray, both ray coincide with x axis, then x is 0. If coincide with y axis, positive y axis, y is 0. And coincide with the negative x axis, here also x is, the ray coincide with the axis, that means 180 degrees. So that implies here x does not equal to 0 degrees or pi radians. That means simply we can write x does not belongs to 0 or pi, or 2 pi also, 0 or pi. Here y does not equal to, y does not belongs to, y does not belongs to, x does not, here y does not. If here if the ray coincide with y axis on positive y axis or negative y axis, on y axis the y is 0. Sorry, on x axis y coordinate is 0. Sorry, small change here. X not equal to 0 means when x is equal to 0, if this ray coincide with y axis in positive direction or negative direction, then the coordinate of x is 0. So y should not be equal to pi by 2. This is pi by 2. This is 3 pi by 2. This is 0 or 2 pi. Here pi radians. So that implies y does not belongs to pi by 2 or 3 pi by 2. That means 90 degrees or 27 degrees. Similarly, in cosecant definition, cosecant theta is the ratio between r and y. Here y is in denominator, y should not be equal to 0. For that, when y is equal to 0, if it coincides with x axis in positive direction or negative direction, then y is equal to 0. On x axis the y coordinate is 0, so y x does not belongs to 0 or pi. 0 or pi. Similarly, secant. Secant is the ratio between r by x. Similarly, same process, x is not equal to 0. That implies y does not belongs to pi by 2 or 3 pi by 2. Here y does not, that implies x does not belongs to 0 to or and 2 pi also. Okay, this is the definition of, these are the definitions of sine, cos, tan, secant, cosecant, cot. In other way, you can explain in lower classes by using Pythagoras theorem. Suppose this is theta A, B, C. This is hypotenuse, opposite side, adjacent side. From that we can say like this also. Sine of theta, y by r. Y means y, x, r. By comparing this, that means opposite side by hypotenuse sine. Cos means adjacent side by hypotenuse. Okay. Tan means opposite y by x, opposite side by adjacent side, and cosecant means hypotenuse and opposite. And that means hypotenuse by opposite side, secant adjacent, hypotenuse by adjacent side, cotangent means adjacent side by opposite side. In that way also we can discuss. By taking here, by observing, we can say that sine theta is equal to y by r and cosecant theta is equal to x by r. Sorry, cosecant theta r by y. What is your observation? Sin theta into cosecant theta is equal to y by r into r by y. So sin and cosecant are reciprocals. Sin theta is equal to 1 by cosec theta. So sin and cosecant are reciprocals. Similarly, secant and cos are reciprocal, x by r by x. These two are reciprocals. Similarly, tangent and cotangent are also reciprocals. You have to remember that also. By using these, we can prove three identities, very important identities, that is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, and 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta, and 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta, or in other words, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. If we bring that right side, secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1, or and also cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. These are the main three identities in our trigonometric ratios. Okay, here we have to discuss some other points. By using these identities, if sin and if we know the value of sin, we can find cos, then we can find any value. Okay, by using three identities, we can solve so many problems. So we have to remember these identities. Now, take an example. If sin theta is equal to 3 by 5, then find all values, all trigonometric values. Well, this is our question. Given that solution, given sin theta is equal to 3 by 5, if we draw a figure like this, take this is theta A, B, C. What is the, by comparing this in our mind, sin theta is the ratio between opposite and y coordinate by radius of the circle. That means y by r. This is y by r. If we find the value of x, we can solve all trigonometric ratios by using Pythagoras theorem. Here, here we know this is 3, this is 5, this is x. Take x square plus 3 square is equal to 5 square. X square is equal to 5 square minus 3 square, which is equal to 25 minus 9, that is equal to 16, is equal to 4 square. That implies x is equal to 4. Therefore, cos theta, the value of x is equal to 4. Cos theta is equal to x by r, that is 4 by 5, the r is here, x here. Y is equal to 3, r is equal to 5. Then we have to find the x. So we already find x. Cos theta is equal to 4 by 5. Tan theta is equal to y by x. That means y means 3 by 4. Secant means x by, sorry, r by x, that is 5 by 4. Cosecant is equal to r by y is equal to 5 by 3, and cot is equal to x by y is equal to 4 by 3, like this. This is one way. The second method also is there by using the identities. That is also we have to know. For that, there is no usage of this figure. This is a simple way. Now taking, we know the first identity, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. That implies sin square theta we know. So cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Therefore cos square theta is equal to 1 minus. What is sin value? 3 by 5. That means 3 square by 5. 3 by 5 whole square. That is equal to 1 minus 9 by 25. 25 minus 9, 16 by 25. That implies cos theta is equal to root of 16 by 25. That implies cos theta is equal to plus or minus 4 by 5. Here we have to discriminate plus or minus in further classes. Since theta belongs to the first quadrant, all are positive. Second quadrant, if theta lies in second quadrant, cos is negative. Similarly, third quadrant, fourth quadrant, fourth quadrant cos positive. That we will discuss next class. Next, take only now positives. Next, tan theta is equal to sin by cos theta. Sin theta is 3 by 5 by cos theta is 4 by 5. 5 by cancel, 3 by 4. Cosecant theta is equal to 1 by sin theta is equal to, that is nothing but reciprocal of sin, 1 by 3 by 5, that is equal to 5 by 3. Similarly, secant theta is equal to the reciprocal of cos, that is 5 by 4. Directly we can write. Then cot theta is equal to reciprocal of tan, that means 4 by 3. You can write, there is no need to write these two steps unnecessary. Reciprocal of sin, that means 5 by 3. If we know any value, any one value on theta, then we can find all remaining values. By using this, we have to solve some problems.